Hey guys, welcome back to another LEGO review video, where today we're reviewing LEGO set number 75345, 501st Clone Trooper Battle Pack. I call this the 501st Clone Trooper Specialist Battle Pack. I think a lot of other people do. Anyways, it is 119 pieces and it has 4 minifigs and because it's a battle pack, 1 side build. So without further ado, let's jump right into the review. Let's start off with one of my favorite parts about this set is the build. I know that a lot of people don't really enjoy battle pack builds, but I quite enjoy them. I find they're nice little things to have. Nice for display, some mock building. I think the build is pretty solid, especially for a battle pack. I'm happy that they didn't put stud shooters really on this. I know that they definitely could and would. Same thing happened with the clones that they didn't do, which I'm going to get to later. Now, it is mostly no play features except this. You can put a flick fire, whatever you call them nowadays, missile in there, and its legs are quite posable, like so. Now, I do really think that this is a pretty solid. I feel like there isn't much they could do better for the amount of pieces that they're limited to and just price and stuff. So I think this is a pretty solid build. I wouldn't buy the set for the build though. To the minifigs, there's 1 501st Clone Specialist, 1 Officer, 1 Heavy Troop, 2 Heavy Trooper, and 2 Heavy Troopers. Yeah, that. So let's just get straight into looking at each of these minifigs. Starting out with the Officer, he is okay. I can't really tell at this point if that's printed or not, but it's just fine. Helmet holes, of course. I don't really care too much about that. I know a lot of people are quite annoyed, frustrated, or whatever with that. I don't really care. I just think like they're okay. I just, like I said, don't really care about that. I think it's a solid minifig. I can't really think of anything better. Of course, arm printing would be nice. Maybe just, I don't know. Like, I think he's pretty solid looking. Up we have the 2 Clone Heavy Troopers. They are pretty sweet looking. I like how they added these backpacks. That's not really straight. They did give us a printed piece, not a sticker, which is great. No stud shooter. Like, there's not a single one in this entire set, which is really great. Has an amazing little, whatchamacallit, I'm just going to say an accessory. There's an actual like word for it. It did come with 2, pretty great. I don't really like the blend into the torso into the legs, I guess. I don't know what you call them at this point. I'm pretty new to LEGO, except I used to collect LEGO back then. Anyways, they're pretty solid looking minifigs. I like how they have the boots actually. I didn't notice that until now. They have like these little boots on their, boots. I think that's a really nice detail. Now, last but not least, we have the 501st Clone Specialist. I think he's quite the highlight for this set. An amazing kind of like, what would you call it? I would, like how I think of it is like night vision, but he's pretty cool looking. Great little sniper build that they gave. I know they've done that a few times at least. I mean, like the arms is like one of my biggest pet peeves with this fig. Other than that, he's pretty good. I'm not really a big fan on how bland he is, but like overall the figs are amazing in this set. They're not the best army builders, mostly just because how they are mostly specialists, so they aren't the best for army building just because of that, because they're all pretty well unique except for the 2 Heavy Troopers. They're just duplicates pretty well. So yeah, I mean, you could army build with these guys, but I mean, I don't see why you would want to. Now looking at the set as a whole, I think it's pretty good. I would probably recommend it if you want some sick minifigs in a nice little side build for 25 bucks Canadian. Okay, I'm Canadian, just want to point that out. And it's pretty good. I know it's been on shelves for a while. I don't know how long it's been there, but it has been there for a hot minute, I'm pretty sure. So I would recommend buying this, like, mostly just for those, like, sick accessories. I really like those. And like I said originally, that side build, pretty great. And I guess the biggest bonus of them all, that nice little custom, I don't know if they've used that before, I'm pretty sure they have, printed piece with the Republic, not a sticker. I don't think they could do that. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. This is like my third video. They aren't great, I know, a bit messy, and I'm just trying to make some good videos for anybody who's entertained. And yeah, thank you so much for watching once again. It'd make my day if you could like and subscribe. I bet you'd be my first like subscriber and stuff. Probably my first viewer if you're watching this. So yeah, for the third time, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.